will promote people and give them medals as we go.
Are we ready?
We've been ready.
Oh, okay.
Welcome.
Welcome.
43 trialing.
Welcome to our 957th conference. Today we are going to go over developer questions.
Did you
Yeah,
just
his mic
die
cut
for
out
anybody
you guys.
else?
Oh.
I was like,
Wait,
He
what?
just died.
My
I
mic.
thought I
What?
was lagging
yeah,
for a second.
I thought my internet cut out again.
Yeah.
Wait,
and
what?
then he just
Ah.
I hear did from it.
Discord's
yeah,
so bad.
welcome.
Welcome to our 453 millionth weekly conference. Today we're going to be going over divisional issues, conference questions, AO invites, promotions, and demotions. Does anyone have
Why
any
did you just
divisional
act like
invites?
Nothing happened.
What?
You just acted like nothing happened, like you just casually went off.
Well, yeah, it's a technical issue.
No, there's no divisional issues.
Medals or AO invite?
Yeah, medals. We have a few medals today. These two people get the 24-hour award of restless dedication. Can Trash_Ash and Spartan Peyton 7 come up to the front? Are they here? Can't really see in game.
One's coming.
Trash ashes.
Trash Ash, okay. Good job for completing a 24-hour duty state. I hope you got some good sleep after that. I will give you the medal right now. You can go sit back down. And then
Holy shit.
next we have for this person will get the award of obstacle veterancy. Can Miles_Rain come up to the front? Good job for completing the obby in under a minute 45. Yes, good job. You can go sit back down. Next two is for the AEGIS Certificate of Military Scholarship. Can Trim Axon and the Blocks Bloom come up?
The blocks boom.
Boom. It says Bloom on Trello.
Wow.
Blocks Bloom.
He's a
good
flower
job.
now.
He's a flower. Can we find a flower hat and put it on him? Good job for graduating AOA. You can go sit back down.
Well, that was very unenthusiastic, Maddie.
I'm having a stroke. Okay. Final medal goes out for the award of exceptional officer duties. Can KP Destroyer come up to the front? Good job for being an excellent officer and completing a lot, just exceeding the maximum for whether it was duty states or trainings. You've done a very good job, and you can go sit back down. Okay, I'll archive those once
Archive.
Archive those once I.
Maddie, I've already booked your English lessons, don't worry.
Dylan, I went to bed at 4 a.m., okay?
I went to bed at 7 a.m. What's your point?
I went to bed at 4 a.m.
I
Go
have
ahead,
less
Cookie.
sleep than you. I'm more unhealthy than you.
What's the competition?
It's a competition now.
Alright, now we have AOA invites. Unfortunately, only one person passed out of the 13 that applied this week. So may I can't say this. I can't say this name.
I
I
know.
thought
What? Quiet?
𝐏𝐄𝐒. It looks like
Quiet?
it's supposed
I
to be
like
an
he came up
election.
anyway.
You knew. Quiet? Can you like say in chat how you say that? Like the first part.
Quiet ok.
Quiet got. Quiet got.
Quiet.
Oh no.
𝐏𝐄𝐒.
What?
We're
All right, your name is Kwai. Your name is Kiwi. I'm gonna call you Kiwi because it's like, I don't know.
DM me about joining AOA, and then I'll invite you to the group and the Discord. You may sit back down.
Exclamation of excitement.
Your go
Alright.
purple.
Yeah, my turn. Today we have one big boy promotion. Not really, but kind of. Can we get a drum roll? Maybe?
Drum roll?
I like how there's just some dude in the chat. Shut your goddamn mouth!
Yeah.
Like, just
You
vibing.
mad, bro?
Yeah. Can KP Destroyer come to the front?
For
He's
the
being
second time.
promoted.
He's been called up
Yeah.
twice. Dang.
Being promoted to warrant officer. Congratulations for being a tryhard. You're getting fit. Okay, yeah. Goodbye.
Didn't know
Thank you.
robots could get fit.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, all the PK stuff are fat, so
He's
Oh.
getting upgrades.
that's why I run around with them. ARD's upgrading him so he's not as fat.
Well, anyways, that's really all we have to go over for the bulk of the conference. Now we'll be moving on to the dreaded conference questions.
I do not miss this part of the conference.
Even this has been slow.
Really?
Yeah, alright, the channel has opened. Please follow the format and don't ask any stupid questions.
Maybe could we have a
You do
few
it, Maddie.
places like this? Like what?
Explain your questions, don't
Wait.
just...
This image is loading
Don't
at like
just be
2
like,
FPS.
fix this. Fix
Yeah,
what?
same.
Oh, you've literally just went to Dave Dusk,
know.
the border 2.0. Okay. That was the 2.0 map. The reason it's not like that now is because it was very laggy because lots of meshes loaded in.
Border 2.0 is like the hallways are so long. Like
yeah.
it's so hard
There was
to
no
get
design.
everywhere.
It was just big a line of corridors. There was not really much design whatsoever. It was just like, okay, we make big corridor and we just make things go
I
off
mean,
big
like,
corridor.
The booths are pretty cool, but then the hallways are just super long and unnecessary.
I might make some more grass. Let's add the battle pass to the border and have
Oh my
seasons.
God.
And like every season, a different part of the wastelands becomes grass. Good idea, guys. Battle pass will be 40,000 Robux. Good luck. Everyone is expected to buy it. If you don't, unlucky. You're not gonna get anything ever again. Will there be new armor in the future for regular AEGIS? Regular? What? Do you mean like anyone
I think he
below F?
means if the combatics will ever be updated.
The combatics probably won't because it's fairly iconic, but maybe like we've already discussed stuff like pauldrons or insignias on the front of your armor to signify rank. That might be a thing. Obviously, there'd have to be like so many different morphs for that to happen, but that's a possibility. But I don't think there would be new armor unless Roblox releases like really high-end meshes or something, where literally every game on Roblox is just meshes. Then we would have to upgrade. But When are we going to get new processing instructions so that people can go to the city when the city opens? Will there be any more divisions? Probably, though none have been discussed or announced. There probably will be if the city's ever opening. There'll probably be some sort of like city related division, because we don't want just anyone walking into the city to do stuff in there. When you're not busy, will you expand the border more? The wasteland will get expansion soon. There'll probably be more capturable outposts as well, with Antonia's outpost script. That way, plus there'll be rewards for both Aegis and Wastelanders for capturing those points. We intend to make it so that factions work with it as well. So it's not just captured by Wasteland, it's captured by the specific faction. There'll probably also be some sort of radio tower, or maybe even a reactor inside the border for raiding. So if the radio tower gets destroyed, you won't have global chat anymore, you'll have bubble chat. And if the reactor's taken out, maybe all the lights cut, or the base goes into lockdown in a certain place, or something like that. That's also being discussed. Will there be new guns for FAs? Coded wants to do that, so maybe if he does a gun script update, something like that might come along. Will there be new weapons in the future, like an _HK Nova shotgun or anything like that? We do have quite a lot of weapons at the moment, so there probably won't be that many weapons getting added, apart from seasonal ones like the Christmas one or stuff like that. But as for normal weapons, we might add a few depending on if people want them, like special different types of guns. Because there's some gun nuts in Aegis and they just want guns, so maybe. Will there be any more divisions, as stated before? Wait, you literally asked the same question twice. Okay. Sharky. Wait, that was at the same time as well. It's 2:16. He posted it twice. In previous conference, you said you were planning on making new armor for divisionless FA+. Will it have their own voice line? They will not have their own voice lines, but they will have cosmetic changes. When are we going to get new processing instructions? I swear I read that already.
Yeah.
Are people
Stop
just
repeating
reposting?
questions. If anyone's caught reposting a question from here on out, you're gonna get striked.
Somebody should just like make a shout, like common questions asked during the conference. Please stop asking them.
We'd need
I'm
several
gonna
shouts.
do that.
Several pages worth of shouts. What is the estimation of when the city behind the border will be done? That'll probably be done border 2, when there's like a massive update where the whole border's redesigned, similar to border 3.0. Because at the moment the border is quite a mess. There's scripts from 2018 in there, there's scripts from 2019, and there's scripts from 2020. Now there's quite a span. Obviously in the past 3 years, both me and everybody else in the development team have probably learned quite a lot about the Roblox engine, so stuff from 2018 will be quite inefficient compared to the stuff we can make now. In overall, like, broad view, we're probably just going to redesign everything and have everything rebuilt new, because it's just a mess at this point. So the city will probably come out then, because everything just needs redesign, including the border. Mainly because we never have used a development direction. It's been pretty much, we'll add whatever we want whenever we want, and not really plan anything. For the border 2, we want to plan things. Obviously all your game passes will transfer over, but it's just going to be published onto the current game. But for that, we just want to redesign everything, so there'll probably be a massive overhaul of the border sometime this year or maybe next year, depending on how long it takes, because there's quite a lot of crap in the border that needs to be redone. There's been a recent issue with the new curing tool not working well. Is there a way to fix that so it's easier to use like the old needle? Post the issue in bug reporting and I will have a look at what it is and fix it, because it's mainly just the old syringe script just upgraded slightly so it doesn't ping off every 5 seconds. Anyway, I know there's an injection thing, but if you re-equip the tool, it should fix itself. Will there be any more divisions in the future?
Am I the only one who heard that?
Yeah, he's
was
posted it
was
again.
above Dylan's name.
This guy's posted it again. Didn't he post
In
that
the-
3
in the
times though?
same, In the same minute.
Yeah, what
He did
Are
it
you
again.
okay?
Someone strike that shark kid.
Oh my god.
There's no way he posted it
3
4 or
times in the
5
same minute.
times.
You just deleted it.
No, I just deleted it.
Are we getting a tablet upgrade? Yes, Coded said he's been working on that. We expect that to be done soon. It's going to be way more over. It's basically an entire rewrite of the whole leaderboard, because the leaderboard script runs on technology from 2017 when Coded first started developing on with Lua. So everything in there's quite messy. I mean, for its time, it's actually held up quite well. It's probably one of his most impressive client-side scripts. But yeah, it is getting upgraded and rewritten so that it's much more efficient and runs more efficiently. Give PKSF an animation that they could use with the final warning disperse, and they can stamp their foot and aim their gun at you. As they stamp their feet, there would be a heavy metal sound hitting the floor, maybe to make them more intimidating as they do it. Could be used on Wastelanders. That sounds rather intimidating. Maybe, probably not, but interesting concept, I suppose. I mean, it would look a bit silly if they just stamped their foot every time they wanted someone to disperse. But
PKSF angry.
exactly, it'd be a bit, cringy after a while. But it's a nice concept for me. Maybe how Battlefield does it, where you'll randomly get a really rare animation. Maybe I'll just add that in there, like a random number generator, 1 out of 100, that you'll stamp your foot, and it'll be like that. That'd be interesting. Give everyone an animation that can randomly trigger depending on if you press your button. Be a fun concept. Would there be an independent training uniform for initiates, cadets, and junior operatives? They're called Universal Combatics for a reason, so they fit with everyone. In the future, we'll have T-shirts which you can wear, which will just signify rank or something like that. But there wouldn't be different uniforms, because uniforms are expensive. Roblox doesn't let you sell them for free, so you have to pay 5 Robux, and waste of money really. So it would probably just be like a 1 Robux T-shirt for some sort of rank insignia that you can wear over the top of your Combatics. That, and it'll also work much more efficiently in the border. When is the development going to start again? It never ended. Stuff's happening behind the scenes, quite big updates. It's taking a while to do some things because, well, we aren't just developing on a whim anymore. We have to plan things. We'll have a concept artist by the name of, Pandonius or something. Yeah, Mr. Pandorius. He's a very good concept artist. He does very good drawings. He's working on stuff so that we can design the mech suits that he designed are pretty cool, but those are for a different time. I know I suggested it, but I want to know if it would ever be added. Could we have zombies to be able to break down the doors to access more of the facility? As of now, they aren't really a threat to us because they're very hard to kill and we have a ton of feature. I mean, they are quite dangerous considering they can just jump up the side of the border wall and kill everyone. But for banging down doors, what was discussed was, this was ages ago, there was a test made for it. It was a Overwatch system where an AI would basically control events on the border, like spawn zombies to attack the border gate and whatnot, or like have a random detonation of the border gate, stuff like that. Part of it was done, but it was never really finished. It would be an interesting concept though. That might come sometime in the future. Will there be a new animation? Yeah.
For what?
Obviously, there'll be a new animation for something eventually. But since you didn't really describe your question, I can't really give you a specific answer. Give FA plus some sort of symbol on the uniform signifying that they are FA plus. Yes, I've already said that insignias would probably be a thing sometime soon. Can there be something where you can preset your inventory layout so that That way, whenever you respawn after a death, your inventory isn't completely disorganized and not in order. Coded was thinking about making a custom toolbar script. That stuff like that's pretty advanced though, like more so than just an inventory, because you have to completely overrule the entire Roblox inventory and backpack system, which is a pain in the ass to do. But yeah, that'll probably happen eventually if Coded gets around to that, but there's more stuff that's of priority right now. Also, key cards were going to be merged with the inventory where all the guns are stored as well, so that way you could only select one key card, so it'd be your inventory wouldn't be filled with crap. Is the new border gate design going to be in game? What new border gate design? Are you referring to Nevermind? Well, about that. Don't think that'll ever be getting added in game. Is the AEGIS squad thing still in use?
There was a conference. And I was with my
Well
family.
done. What the hell, man? Faction before blood coded. Come on.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was just
for-
spending time with my family.
Disgraceful.
For squads, the professors in the Aegis Officer Academy are thinking of reinstating it, but we still have to plan that a bit.
I
Okay.
have stuff to talk about as well before the conference ends.
Ooh.
I don't
There's
know.
still a lot of questions.
I zoned out like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, someone should
Do you want me
close
to
questions.
continue answering?
It's been closed.
Yes, please,
Okay.
Coded. I need a drink. 1 sec.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been zoned out during conference questions the entire time.
I've been talking for
I
the
mean,
past
who
11
isn't?
minutes.
Who doesn't zone out of conference questions?
Like, I just don't even know what's going on.
Good luck, Coded.
I'm not in my gear, but it's fine. Fat and bored. That's just purple in a nutshell.
Nice combatics and formalities. I mean,
I know, I completely forgot. I'm really unprepared. Just a minute. You know what? It'll be easy to just...
I was gonna loop fling him.
What? That didn't work. Oh! There we go. Okay, perfect. What? Why am I... What happened? Okay, whatever. What was I going to talk about? Why is Bofton now purple?
Can we continue with
Oh, yeah.
the questions?
I was... Wait, what question were you at? This is me grinding.
I am back.
Someone's asking about
Oh, Christ.
when the gun scripts will be released.
Gun scripts? Oh, Christ. Well, we're not having a new gun script. I'm just improving it. And that'll happen eventually. I don't know, I've only just come back from being inactive. So, like, whenever after the next 2 updates, maybe, yeah. Will there be any big updates this month? Yeah. I'm hopefully gonna finally get that leaderboard out. And if I can push myself to it, I will also try rewriting the faction script, which doesn't affect any of you, but it affects the Wastelanders. Will there be any cheaper Game Pass weapons? Probably not. When is the new infections estimated to be completed? Probably in June. Yeah, probably in June. Could you add a survival knife? No. Is there a reactor and will ARD have to maintain it? No.
Yeah.
Will the game be... Yeah, okay, apparently we are. Yeah, so be excited about the nuclear reactor. Will the game be age-locked to prevent exploiters from
Already
easily
is.
just the game? It's already age-locked. Will there be another zombie outbreak event in the future, just like the one in the past? There is one, like, every week or two. We always throw zombies at the border, because people seem to enjoy it. When will the developer applications be reviewed again? Whenever Dob gets around to it. Will there be hand-to-hand combat weapons? A lot of people seem to want melee weapons now.
Jevon made one, but the thing is, with a knife, think about it this way. You're sitting there with your gun, pew pew pew, shooting out of the border. Man with knife runs in, starts stabbing every single person in the gate room, and you're unable to shoot him.
And not only that,
Sounds fun.
the border is a lot more of a long-range combat game because most of the map is open space. So I don't really see how melee combat specifically really fits into the border. Will there be some kind of parasite aside from the virus? What do you mean, like the zombies? Don't know. Not right
Face
now.
crabs from the alien.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna import face crabs from Alien. Could SC or officer get a pistol that they could hold like this?
Star Wars.
I don't really like that pose. It just looks a bit stupid. But or gun like they hold sideways, like the British people who with their pistols or whatever. They like hold them like that way. The officers. I don't fucking know. Is there ever going to be working mounted turrets? No. Melee weapons such as no. Have a uniform giver for Aegis Academy players so that the V5 can. That's what I was going to talk about. I'm going to start doing work on the academy. Maybe. We are considering changing up the academy completely, but that will probably be coming whenever I'm finished sorting it all out, which will take a while.
So basically, in many months.
Yes, exactly. When I say whenever it's done, I mean like in another year. So the border would be massive redesigned.
It's referring to Border 2.
Wait, is Border 2 right? Is Border 2 not Border 2? You mean Border 2, like the sequel to the Border, not like
But it's like the
version
Border.
2.0.
Well, it's like 3.0, but no scripts will survive.
So
no buildings will survive.
So you're nuking Border 3, which is Border 4, and we're going back to Border 2.
What? We're not going back to Border 2. We're
No, but you're,
making
like,
a Border
redesigning
2.
You're making a Border 2?
Well, it's like...
Who's scripting the whole thing?
It's not like... Border 2 is like... Not Border 2, but it's like... A version... Like, it's like 5.0, but we call it Border 2 because it's just better, you know? It's just epic.
I mean... Sure, why not? Who's scripting this whole thing then? Is that my job? Or you already replaced me?
I haven't replaced you.
Hello, I am
He's
here.
replaced me.
Guten Tag, dog.
I didn't know
heard
about
I heard
the
a
Border
question.
2.
I heard a question earlier that was my name got brought up about developer. What was the question again?
Applications.
Clearly said something like whenever Dob.
Applications.
Whenever Dob gets around to doing more developer application stuff. Oh my god, I'm not your friend on Roblox, Purple. This is
He
weird.
wasn't. Who applied?
I don't know.
To my knowledge, developer applications are up to date, and I'm awaiting more.
Will there be any new options for us to earn points beside posting in the future? Probably not. I mean, it depends. Whenever we come up with a new idea like that, right now we're not planning to add any new ways to get points. When are we going to get divisional spawns at AEGIS Academy? Divisional spawns... I'm not even going to rant about divisional spawns anymore, because divisional spawns have been in the works since the beginning of Border 3, and that was at the beginning of 2019, so you're not getting them. Just give up. You're not getting divisional spawns.
Border
will we
2.
ever have a more serious protocol on lockdown? Protocol Mega Lockdown? Lockdown 2? Electric Boogaloo? Is that what you want? AIA have flashlights that don't work. Dylan?
What?
Yeah, you need to fix the flashlight.
What's wrong with the flashlight?
They're broken apparently.
He's asking, is that true?
I don't fucking know.
It's not true, sorry.
Someone told
They'll
me.
work.
Oh yeah, they're not broken. It's all the
No,
whole
no,
border
no.
works perfectly.
Yeah,
There's no
yeah.
bugs.
Yeah.
Will anybody be
Can you
getting
just-
points?
What?
What?
Just fix
That's
AIA
not how
like.
it works.
Shut up,
Thank
Maddie.
No.
Will there be a big new virus that naturally appear? Yes, there will be a big new virus that naturally appear. Eventually. Maybe. I mean, we're not planning a big infection soon or anything. Will Will there be any new ways for us to earn points beside posting and trainings? You've already asked that question, and my answer was no. Will any of the divisions be named something else in the near future? No, they're all staying the same. We're not changing the names of any of the divisions. There's no point in that. Could you make the day-night cycle more often? No, yeah. Can there be an animation given to combat divisions to tell other AEGIS still at the border that they are friendly? What, like, do you want them to wave their arms or have like a little sign they wave up in the air with like a thumbs up on it or something? And what? Could PKSF get a sound effect for walking more like a metal sound? We've already tried walking sounds and that didn't go too well.
Like,
will the border be updated or expanded in the near future? You heard Dylan talk about Border 2, which I don't even know about yet. I'm gonna have to ask him.
well, we only discussed it like a few hours ago. Remember?
Oh yeah, we did.
You're so brain.
You were talking about it. Yeah, okay. I'm so fucking brain dead. Are we gonna get a new gun animation? No, the guns are not being reanimated because I can't be bothered. They're still using the same animations that they've used.
Animations are fine.
The animations, yeah, and the animations are fine. And Dylan added new animations not too long ago, so I don't know what the problem is. Could there be a new ability to hit people with the rifle stock? That comes in line with the melee thing. It doesn't work. Can there be armor for like 4,000 Robux? That's called the titanium armor. I'm pretty sure
He
it's worth
literally
more.
is as well. What the fuck?
As suggested by Saucy Training Suggestions, can it be put that faces aren't allowed in the guidelines? Yeah, that would be something good. We need to revise the. Has anybody got anything that they want in the guidelines? Because I'm going to do another edition of that soon.
The last
Probably
revision
have-
of that was a few months ago, wasn't it?
The last time they were updated was in
July.
You wanna know what you need to update, Dylan?
What?
You get to update subsidiary rules. Yay!
Yeah, there's.
No,
can
you
can
get
we
to
actually
update
make that into a
subsidiary
document so
rules.
we can all edit it,
We
please?
still haven't done that actually.
Yeah, we should make it into like a
Can we just make
document
it
so
in-
it's
yeah.
easier to find.
We need a Google Doc instead of
I can't,
fucking dev forms. Why not?
because you can't put a Google document in the description of the game.
We'll put it in the Discord then. And if they don't follow it, that's their problem.
Well,
Wow.
not really, because...
Oh no, that does kind of cause issues because people who don't join the Discord or know what Discord is and they're
Exactly.
wastelanders.
The
Or-
subsidiary rules are
We could have a
already,
link.
We just need. We
It's
just.
already in the guide.
It's on a Roblox forum already.
Yeah, yeah.
They
So
just
we'll
need
just-
to be updated. That's it.
So
Yeah,
we'll just
there's
throw
no need
everything
for a
at Dylan and
document.
tell him to add
You
it.
can just make a document, and then everyone can have access to it, and then whenever an edit's changed, I can just publish it onto the forum.
Yeah. Just make a document, let Dylan copy and paste it on the forum.
And then that would work.
There's
Because
that.
Roblox doesn't let you have anything that's not under their control posted as a link.
Roblox is a control freak. It's like a controlling partner. They check your
Oh.
phone all the time and stuff.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Coded, you had something to bring up before the end of the conference.
Oh yeah, that was I'm gonna be doing work on specifically the academy soon because the academy has needed changing for a long time.
Nicholas Foreman was
Um,
the first one to try and
yeah.
do that.
He was the first one to try and do that. He failed. I also said that I was going to do it when I rejoined AEGIS in January, and I didn't do it. But now I'm actually determined to do it. It will be more of a stage kind of thing. It won't have anything to do with the point system until you get to operative. I'll talk more about that when I know exactly how it's going to be done. Anyway, that's the conference. We can finish it up now. You're right. You're slamming your head
Someone
against
just
it.
banging
What?
their head against their desk.
Sorry.
It's because he was hearing me talk about the academy.
City makes me bang my head off its steel can.
When's the city, sir?
I made City in 1 week.
City's coming out tomorrow.
Don't get people's hopes up. They'll take that out of context and use it against you.
No. Unless Blue
City's
can...
already done. Refresh your page.
Somebody's
Wait,
gonna
what?
like clip that or something, and then somebody else is
City
gonna
is
like
done.
they're gonna
The city
they're
is
gonna
being released now.
they're gonna post it, and then some random person who's not at this conference is gonna like hold it like just spam your